Before today's episode, a quick word from our sponsor.
Excuse me, what'd you say? Yes. Most of you know me as the Cartoon Gentleman. Well, I'd like to let you know that we are taking requests for new episodes or new series to review upon. So if you have a movie or a TV series you'd like me to look into, just leave it in the comment below, or email me at cartoongentleman@yahoo.com. So, without further ado, enjoy the movie.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? What? What? No wonder your show failed. Hello, I'm the Cartoon Gentleman, bringing you organized chaos. And today, we're going to continue our efforts into figuring out where the Muppets ABC went wrong by going over episode 7. Now, hey now, that's not very nice or polite at all. Kermit, where have you been? Oh, I've just been trapped in the closet. You were trapped in the closet? Yes, that's right. I was stuck in a closet. You were trapped in the closet. Yeah, that's right. I was trapped in the closet with a nice gentleman. What? He's a very nice guy. By the name of George Jeffrey Anderson. Did you just say George Jeffrey Anderson? Yeah, that's right. Wait. Does he have partially balding hair? Mustache? That kind of blends into his face? Yeah, that's right. You know him? Know him? Did he follow you here? Maybe. I don't know. This is episode 7. I'm just going to duck under the camera. For safety reasons. The episode begins with...
There's butter on the brakes! There's butter on the brakes!
Okay, episode, you have my attention. Well, this episode begins with Kermit having what appears to be a really hectic day. Like, one thing's going on after another, Animal won't stop playing the drums, there's a giant stick of butter, and a golf cart on stage, and Miss Piggy's trapped in an elevator. What a weird series of coincidences that happen all at once. It's a wonder how you're not completely dead after that. Well, I was near close. Really? Yeah, all the stress that was built up eventually causes Kermit's brain to overheat and forces him to pass out from stress. So, who should try to comfort him in his hour of need? Why, how about his girlfriend?
I came just as soon as I heard. Are you okay? I'm worried.
As well as your ex-girlfriend. Wow. This really is the worst day of your life. Oh, tell me about it. And I bet it only gets worse from here. So just keep that in mind to cheer you up. Why aren't you not cheering up? Well, against all odds, both pigs decide to put aside their little grudge match for Kermit's affections and focus on the main problem at hand, Kermit. Where both of them insist that he takes the day off for some well-needed rest and relaxation. And Kermit takes him up on their offer. He just decides to let Scooter in charge of the show. Scooter? Why'd you let Scooter in charge of the show? Well, he is my apprentice of sorts. You know, my second in command. Well, Fozzie would have been a better pick, in my opinion. Well, Fozzie just tells too many terrible jokes. So what about Gonzo? Stunt performer. Rizzo? Are you joking? Good point. Yeah, there's really no one in the Muppets more qualified than Scooter to handle the Muppets. That's weird. Yeah, when you really think about it, our friends are pathetic. Your friends are pathetic. Mine are just useless. Hey! Hey, you know it's true. Well, to be perfectly honest, I'm actually okay with this angle. We don't really know much about Scooter, despite him being on the show for so long. He's probably no one's favorite Muppet, but at the same time, it wouldn't be the same without him. So it's kind of good that he has an episode dedicated to just him. Dedicated to him as well as Kermit's side story. What? You mean I'm still in this episode? Oh boy. You think just going unconscious is enough to get you out of an episode of the Muppets? I mean, hell, there's a bunch of Muppets in the background that don't say or do anything and still get screen time. You're in this for the long haul. Well, shit already hit the fan, so Scooter decides to turn on the air vent to see what else comes flying out. And disaster ensues. Power gets cut. Water damage ensues. Everything goes to shit.
What if we hang them in the sun or steam them? I hear there's a dry cleaner in Chinatown.
Look at me, Piggy. They're gone.
You know, is it weird to say that his reign actually lasted longer than what I expected? Never stood a chance. Well, speaking of not standing a chance, how's your day off going? Oh, please don't show that. I'm gonna show it. Don't show it. I'ma show it. Don't show it. I'm showing it. Well, Kermit's little retreat would be going a lot better if some douchebag wouldn't keep bugging him about getting Kermit's contacts to help him with his own show. Wow, that guy's a dick. Who is that guy? I don't know. We got desperate near the end of the series for cameos. We just started pulling random names out of a hat. Well, actually that explains a lot. Cutting back to Scooter, nothing seems to be really going right. And Scooter feels all depressed that he was single-handedly responsible for pretty much destroying the show. But with a little encouragement, he decides to get back on the high horse in order to figure out what to do to solve these problems. It's not too terrible of an ideas that he gets. Oh, how so? Well, let me explain. He actually makes the whole event look like it was planned out in advance by having the camera run off the power that came off the golf cart from earlier and have the entire stage lit by candlelight to promote some go green or go home sort of spiel. You know, just a last-minute decision on his part. Heck, I don't even think that you could have handled it better, Kermit. What are you saying? I'm just saying, put in the position, you might have had another heart attack. Is that a challenge? I'm not actually challenging you. That's a challenge! I know it is! I think you're taking things a little too personally. I will show you! I will run this show eventually! This show or your show? You will find out! I'm the king of Muppets! Okay. Okay? Okay. Okay. God, that guy really needs to chill. Well, Kermit eventually gets himself kicked out of the meditation place that he went to because that guy kept bugging him for more and more contacts. So, Kermit is forced to go back to the studio where he comes to a realization. He likes his job. He likes it the way it is. He just has to get a little bit of home. And to close things off, we got a quick little number that most of you Muppet fans out there would come to love.
There's so many songs about rainbows.
Learn a new song? Is that guy serious? Well, looks like bitches are dying tonight. In the meantime, as far as this episode goes, it was pretty cliche. Yeah, you kind of figured what was going to happen as it was happening. Like, you couldn't really tell at the very beginning, but as the story went on, you kind of pieced things together. It just had that sense of predictability. But I wouldn't call it a bad predictability. I mean, it's still the Muppets. You can enjoy the predictableness while still enjoying the way it's told. But, in the meantime, I would say that this episode gets a solid C. Not a C plus or a C minus, just a C. But hey, this is mid-season episode. Tune in next week to find out another episode. So with that being said, I'm the Cartoon Gentleman. I brought you organized chaos. And I'm gonna kill that son of a bitch who stepped on Rainbow Connection.